Hello, everyone. We have Bita here with us today, and we will start a bit different today because uh, you came to Slovenia about a year ago. When did you have this idea to change the countries, to go abroad, to start a different life? I hope a better one.
Hi everyone, and thank you so much, Robert, for your invitation. I'm so glad that I have this chance to be with you today. Well, if I want to answer your question, I have to tell you that I really wanted always to uh, try, living in the EU because we do not have any borders here, so everything is easy, and I really like this life. So I reached that moment in my life that okay, I had enough here and I can have more in somewhere else in the EU. So let's go there and start everything from the scratch. So
So
that's why
I don't know if everyone knows, but where are you from?
I come from Iran, and I'm sure that everybody now knows about Iran.
Yeah,
And I'm from the
certainly.
capital,
Yeah,
Tehran. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, what do you think about Slovenia after 1 year?
Well, I think I really, when I came here in the first month, I really had an amazing experience with the Slovenian people because whenever I was, they really tried to be good with me, very kind and very warm, very welcoming. I remember that once I was in a one, kind of public organization, and I really wanted to do something. But I had a question, and I remember that the lady who was in charge, she got up and she asked three other colleagues uh, just in order to give me the correct answer. And it's really, it was a lot to me because I really appreciate people when they really try to give you their time and they want to give you the best that they can do. And it's really nice. So, and I remember that when I was here, I was really confused by the bus and the bus station and the direction and everything. And I totally remember one day that I was late for the meeting that I had. The driver stopped the bus, and he really, really tried to help me. And he couldn't speak even English, but he tried to help me because he saw that I was so nervous, so stressed, and I really appreciate those moments. And I think for now, actually, I had the best experience with the Slovenian people. They are now very good friends of mine. And actually, I work for a Slovenian company. My boss, she's a Slovenian, and she's a super kind person that I have ever met. So, yes, I am so happy with my decision. And maybe I am so lucky that I have these amazing people around me. And thank you to you for this beautiful culture that you have.
Yeah, I'm glad that we have that. I thought that we are more like stiff and not so warm, because in former Yugoslavia, we have our southern nations. I think they were warmer, they were more open to the, but it appears that Slovenia are like that too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Full
Uh,
steam.
yeah, but what was the that decisive moment when you say, okay, that's enough of Tehran. Let's go to this Slovenia. I don't know where it is and how it will come out. It
Uh,
was a
I
bold move, I think.
I think I had some issues in my personal life and also in my career. And
Hmm.
I was like, and also the condition of the country, you know, you cannot neglect that.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I realized that, I am trying so hard and this is not what I really deserve. It's like being in a toxic relationship when you want to decide to immigrate to your country. When you're in a toxic relationship, you do your best to change your partner. You just don't want to quit or you just don't want to leave him or her. And you say to yourself that maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I should give her or him another chance. And you do your best because you don't want to kind of maybe punish yourself later, And I think the decision with immigration is the same. There is a moment that you say, I did everything, I tried everything, it's just not working anymore. And I deserve better, I deserve to be in a better relationship. I deserve to be in a healthier relationship. I deserve to have a better partner, It's exactly the same. And I was like, okay, I really deserve to live in a better country. Why not? I am hardworking person. I am talented, and I am goal oriented, and I do my best whenever I'm in a company. Mm, So why not? Why shouldn't I kind of spend more time here? Maybe I can achieve more and be the better person in other countries. So. I mean, maybe it was that moment because it's not easy to reach that moment. Maybe you really need years to
Hmm.
get there. Like, okay, it's enough. It's like a divorce. It's really like just saying goodbye to your ex. You know, it's not easy. You
Hmm.
just have you just get so many reasons, and you should put everything together, and you say, okay, I did my best, and enough is enough, and it's not going to be anything after this. So that moment, this is the best moment to leave.
So, if you would talk Beta 5 years younger than you are now, would you suggest her leave now and change the country now? Don't wait another 5 years.
It's a very good question. So 5 years younger, me is going to be 28. And at that age, I was in the maybe spot that I had hope. I still had hope that, okay, I can change something. Maybe I have to go this direction. Maybe I have to try this. You know, I wasn't ready at age 28. I was ready when I passed 30 and I
Hmm.
had some other issues, some personal issues, and I realized that now this is the time. Now you have to think very straight that what you want. Do you want to immigrate? So do it. If you don't want, just don't think about that anymore. And I said yes, I want. So let's try to find options.
Yeah. But how did you choose Slovenia, not any other country? Because most immigrants are looking for, I don't know, Germany, Switzerland, or something like that, more, I don't know, common or.
My first, I think maybe option was Germany because I can speak German, and all the time I really wanted to go there. But I tried for different universities in Germany, Austria, Italy, and also Slovenia because I had one former colleague. He was here and he suggested me Ljubljana University, and I applied, and Slovenia said yes first. So
Oh.
here I am. Thank you so much, Slovenia, and thank you so much, Ljubljana University. And also, I'm a very thankful person. After the first semester, I just went to our faculty and I talked to the lady that she is in charge for, international students. And I told her, Martina, thank you so much. I really want to appreciate you because, in our class, it was only 10 spots for foreigners. And thank you so much that you gave me this chance that I have wanted here because this is my second master's degree, and so I have an 8 years gap because I was working. So it's not very easy for university to choose you for second master's degree. It's
Hmm.
always try to give this chance to maybe younger
Yeah,
people. So I really thank you, and I said thank you, girl. You gave me this chance, and I would never disappointed you. And we had a very emotional moment. So yeah, she is really nice, and I really want to thank you her again.
yeah. Thanks. Great. So you look like a really free spirit and an
Yeah.
ambitious person too. So besides studying, you're doing some side hustle too.
Yes, yes. I just really like challenges. I came here. But it was in August, and I signed myself for becoming a fitness instructor. I think in September, and I was a student by October. And I was like, why? Why should you make so many challenges for yourself? Because my character grows just only when it's under pressure. Otherwise, I won't, I won't bother myself. That's why I try to make myself busy to challenge myself. And yes, I signed up myself for becoming a fitness instructor here with PTA, which is a Slovenian institution. So I got my certificate, and I am kind of now have time to be a fitness instructor and help those who are ready to have a summer body, maybe.
Yeah, great. So how can they reach you? What's the best way? If somebody
I
wants,
think yeah, they can reach me always by all my social media because I am a very transparent person. I use social media, especially LinkedIn, and you can have my email address, my phone number, and you can just maybe DM me and just send me a request. I will get back to you soon.
excellent. Let me tell me, do you torture your client in fitness?
It depends. It depends. If they really want a good body, you have to kind of torture yourself. Otherwise, it won't be built. So,
Yeah,
yes, because I do the same with myself, because
yeah,
if you are not committed, if you are not determined, you cannot achieve anything in your life.
agree,
You know,
agree.
I remember that I was on a trip for my birthday, and I was on a Vienna. I think we
We,
lost.
uh, we
Yeah,
lost
it's
you. We lost
connection.
you for a second.
Connection. So yeah. I mean, you need determination, and you really should be consistent about what are you doing and what are your goals. So yes, maybe it seems to be harsh. I don't mind to say that. Yes, I am harsh with
Excellent.
maybe some
That's what
clients.
I want.
I
That's what
know.
I wanted to hear. Yeah. So I always ask entrepreneurs what surprised them most in their journey, and usually I get the answer that it never gets easier.
Yes,
Uh, I know you're not an entrepreneur yet. You just have this side hustle and you're studying, but you also work somewhere.
yes.
So, what's your opinion on that?
I mean, I really want to become one of those people one day. This is my biggest dream. And I think the most interesting, or maybe something that you would never expected to be happens, is maybe it's going to be about yourself. Sometimes we don't know that how many potential do we have, you know, because we get used to be in our comfort zone. And when you just step out, you realize, oh God, I can do so many things. And I think that's the most maybe exciting part in anybody's journey. I mean, it doesn't matter that you are entrepreneur or not. Just when you try to, I mean, challenge yourself, and then when you succeed, you will say to yourself, oh, I did it. I didn't know that I can do this. Because when I was in Tehran, I really, really didn't know that I am able to live by my own, to work, to go to university, to pass exams, try to have a social life. I mean, try to find friends. Try to go to the gym because it's really hard. It's really hard to manage. But and also, you have to do your grocery, your laundry, everything by yourself. There's no help around. You should live by on yourself.
Yeah,
So, and then I realized, okay, I had some sides inside me that I never knew about them, and I'm so happy that now I know that okay, I can see things. So yes, maybe we can be the entrepreneur as well. Why not?
absolutely. Uh, so far, what was the best business or life advice you ever get?
Uh, business advice is that do not trust and always do the due diligence by yourself in the business, you know. And in the life, the best advice maybe it was try to live in the moment. And I know that it really will sound cliche, but really try to enjoy smallest things in your life. For example, whenever I see a dog, I feel so happy. I really enjoy that moment of my life. So
Mhm.
I think the best advice in life would be enjoy small things, small happiness.
Excellent. I like that very much because I think we all. It's not a cliche. I think we all think about these things like, okay, I have to do this to be worthy, do this to be happy, achieve this to feel inspired or something. We're always waiting for something instead of being satisfied with what we have because we have a lot.
Yes,
And I think practicing gratitude, not it's also some kind of cliche, but I like it when I'm thinking or talking to people, especially at work. They say, "What? How is your day?" Oh, it's not. But I say, "Okay, you're here. You have I don't know. In the winter, you're on in the warm place. In the summer, you have the air conditioning, and you enjoy it. You work with great people, and we do not appreciate things like this enough."
yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
What about the importance of community, of people around you? Because I think that's something, especially if I go to the gym and I have a beta who is beating me there to do my workout. I couldn't say no because I couldn't escape. It's life changing, don't you think so?
Yes, for sure. When you belong to a community, it makes it so much easier to lead. Because when you are not belong to any community, you are really alone. And I think we are, as a human being, we are not made or born to be alone. So you should be with other people that maybe they see things the same that you see them, or maybe they see something different. You know, in this way, you can grow, And I in the gym is the same. You know, whenever you enter in a gym and you are by yourself, it's really it's really hard to end the session. You know, you will do it, but you feel that you were alone. But when you have some company, some gym buddies, everything everything becomes easier, and you can enjoy again. Maybe we will go to the previous question. You will enjoy your time. You know, we can be alone. We can go alone to the gym. We can go alone to the travel. We can be by ourselves, but it doesn't mean that uh, mm, you know if we, it doesn't mean that we are enjoying the best. I think if you have always a good company, you will be happier and you will enjoy more.
Yeah, excellent. I know because as an entrepreneur, I have a co-founder of the company, and it's always great to have several people, even not just one, but several people who can pull, the wagon whenever it's needed. You are not alone, and you can somehow rely on others when you are not in that mood, and somebody else is and said, okay, let's go, let's do that today, let's go through. uh,
Yes, they will push you to grow. It's like exactly having a gym body. They will force you to do more, to do the heavier weights, to lift heavier.
mhm.
It's always a kind of encouragement, when you belong to a community. It's a kind of having some encouragement to grow.
Yeah, excellent. So I'd like to tackle one more personal thing. uh, your name is really interesting.
Yes, everybody in Slovenia, they think that my name is the kind of made up by myself and it's not my real name, or maybe it's a kind of nickname because it's very short. But it's my real name, and in Farsi it means unique. And yeah,
And it
I
describes you
I am.
perfectly.
I hope so. Yeah, I think everybody is a different in their own way, and we
Mhm.
should really separate these differences because this is what makes us, who we are. So we should appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. So I saw you have a series of videos on LinkedIn called Unfiltered.
Yeah,
And I really liked it because you're talking about yourself, what you're doing, and things like that. And it's really
yeah,
unfiltered,
yeah,
and it's so we can learn so much about you
yeah,
right there.
yeah, sure. I came up with this idea that I can share my experience as an expat with everybody out there, and being totally honest and transparent because transparency is in my character. I
Hmm.
really try to be transparent with people who I communicate with my partner, with myself, and with my friends. So I decided to have this series of podcasts on my LinkedIn and try to talk about my journey as an expat and try to show the real a picture of a person who is new in a city, in a country, in a community, and just try to show people building everything from the scratch, and maybe rebuilding your personal brand and your career because we all were someone in our country. All the expats,
Hmm.
and now when they intern to the foreign land, to foreign country, they become foreigners and nobody. I felt that, I was like, girl, you had a career, you had a high salary, And now you're nobody. Nobody knows you because you don't have any network here. And and network in my career always was one of my advantages when I was in Tehran. And here I didn't have anybody. I didn't know anybody. And I was like, I should try to find people. I should try to connect with professional people in Slovenia. And I should approach them directly and ask them that, I see something uh, how I can say it, we have some similarities. Let's have a coffee. Let's talk about that. For example, I asked so many people that they were kind of in personal branding in Slovenia, and they were very famous, and they are doing this maybe for more than years in Slovenia. I approached them and I talked to them and I asked them to have a coffee together, and all of them said yes. And we had a coffee together and we talked, and uh, by these coffee sessions, I try to make my network to become a member of this community. And I think every expat should do that. We should try to build from the scratch. It's hard, but it's doable.
Would you suggest to do it up front? If you were if you knew what you knew today, would you start connecting with people on LinkedIn, for instance, from Slovenia before you came here, and build some network beforehand?
Actually, I did the same and I found my job
Oh, great.
by this. Yes, I tried to connect to all the HR professionals in Slovenia before I came to Ljubljana, and I DM'd them. I told them that I really feel some potential then in some industries that were related to what I do, and we can work together. And I got my job offer and I got my yes from my boss and my company. And yes, I think I try to make this community when I was in Tehran, and I think I have to thank LinkedIn for giving everybody this opportunity to build a community to try to become somebody
Hmm.
in from nobody.
Yeah, excellent. So, would there be any other advice for expats who live like you in another country and struggle with a lot of things? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think my only advice is that uh, don't afraid of being yourself and don't afraid of showing who you are. It's always hard. For example, for me, it's really hard to speak English 24 hours, 7 days because it's not my second language. In Iran, English is a foreign language.
Hmm.
So it's really hard to try to communicate with people, try to think in English, try to speak your emotions in English. But I'm doing this. I
Hmm.
know that it's really hard for other expats as well. So just try to be yourself. Don't afraid. And even though it's wrong, even though we will talk maybe in a with a wrong grammar, it doesn't matter. You know, uh, it's important that you trying to show who you are
Yeah.
and just being true to that. It doesn't mean that we are expat. We should be a different people. We are still ourselves, but in a new country and new environment. So we shouldn't forget who we are. And we should try to say to other people that who we are. It's really simple, but maybe it sounds difficult. But this is my only advice to all the expats around the world.
Excellent. Well, let us finish with that. I think we are around the end. So it was lovely to talk to you and to hear your
Thank,
story. And it's an amazing story. And I'm glad
thank
I will follow it forward, and perhaps the next time we'll talk about your new business.
I hope so. Thank you so much, Robert. I wish you amazing night.
The same to you.
Bye.
Bye.